Shae's a bitch.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. The next episode of Red Valkyrie is about to start. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie Presents. I am Shae the Red here with my co-host CY.borg Valkyrie, aka Alex. How are you doing this evening? I almost said this morning.
Awesome. You almost said this morning. I know. I
did.
heard the pause. Awesome job.
I don't know where I am. It's been
Look
a long
outside,
day.
bitch. Darkness. I'm doing great.
Good. That's good. We are here with the super amazing team of Doc Hog and Leanore. How are both of you?
Peachy keen. I think he's better than I am.
But you're the one that's peachy, like color-wise.
Well, I've got my meds here. I'm about to take them, so I'm going to feel real peachy keen in a minute.
All right.
I mean, did you bring enough for the class?
Yeah, I think
what does it sound like?
Sounds like you have enough for a small army.
There we go.
Shae, you didn't remind me to take mine. Asshole.
Oh my gosh, I am not. It's like I'm a mom. What's happening?
Indeed.
Leanore, do you have to remind Doc to take his meds?
No, God, that would be too much pressure. I can't only when he take mine.
Only when he's yelling
Now,
at her.
the problem is she'd have to be calling me like every 90 minutes. Did you take them? Did you take them? Did you take them again?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I forgot.
Can't you just get a patch? What the fuck? 90 minutes. Run an IV.
Wow. Okay. So before we get
little yellow squirrels dancing outside my window. Fuck.
I can't see. I can never stop it from going off the rails. I see it happen, and I try, and it just doesn't work. Okay, so before we get into this, I want to make sure that we shoot thank you to our sponsor, The Dragon's Treasure. If you go to thedragonstreasure.com, you can type in code Red Valkyrie to get 10% off of anime-themed teas, which is kind of cool and a pretty neat gift for Christmas. I petered out at the end there. I didn't know.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Come on,
Things got awkward. Just stop.
Do better.
So much pressure.
And you know what? Thanks to somebody, it actually ended up in our fucking description.
Yay! Thank you. I think that I told you, but I also am the one that told you it wasn't there to begin with. So fuck you.
You're also the one who forgot it to begin with, I think is what you're reaching for. But okay.
I think the point is, with your powers combined,
Are the two of you married?
Stop there.
That explains why Ramen is asking this in our chat.
For a divorce. Oh my goodness. I love Ramen. She's the most ridiculous ever.
Did that actually make it? Tell me, nice viewers, did that actually make it through before the video started playing? Because it's all just freeze frames and scary flashing stuff on my Chromebook screen. I can't actually tell when we go live or when that video plays. So did my little voiceover work this week? I'm just curious.
No, it didn't. I cut you off.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I'll add it back in post.
Of course you will. You're such a Doug. All right, so we are here for the awesome book Tilt 2. I think that if you guys have been watching before, you saw that we had Tilt 1 on, and we got to talk to Leanore and Doc then. And they're now on book 2. So, Doc, you want to go ahead and give us the rundown?
Actually, no. Take it away, Leanore.
Stop it. Stop it.
I believe
Take it away.
Leanore.
You're so mean. I don't know.
It's test time.
Don't make me do stuff. You're talking to the person who didn't know you put me in the book in the first place, and I'm coloring it.
Well, yeah, that I know, but that was part of the fun.
My brain hurts.
Well, absolutely. This is Superheroes Meet The Sopranos, and the Sopranos get whacked. What you're scrolling down to now is the standard cover by David Ocampo, and it is taken off of it's inspired by the Steven Seagal movie Under Siege, where Erica Laniak jumps out of the cake. And basically that's what happens in part 2 here, is that Jennifer... for anyone who doesn't know, Jennifer Poehler has the ability to make the kings, queens, and jacks in a deck of cards come alive, and she has to use them to eliminate the mobsters who murdered her dad. And the queens who are...
I'm going to interrupt for 2 seconds.
Sure.
This is hilarious because this was the first thing that we tried to use as a bumper, and YouTube didn't even let the stream stay and just try and get a
45
replacement bumper.
minutes.
They struck it entirely.
Scroll down a little bit.
No.
Scroll down real quick just keep going. Keep going.
This was this was the second bumper that got us struck. So we got struck three or four times because we tried these bumpers a few times.
Scroll down. Go down to the two pinups and go down to the second one. Yeah, there's Leanore.
We should have used that.
There you go. that I used as the thumbnail for the actual YouTube video, and that got struck. Not the whole video, but it's
oh no.
It's like, well, really, I mean, how much it's awfully suggestive, but it's not actually showing anything. I mean,
there's dresses that do
their
this.
Butt cheeks and side boob. YouTube, cut it some slack. Come on.
And of course, if you actually go on YouTube and search around a little bit, you can actually find the Erica Laniak clip, and it's not they don't.
Well, no, because that's art. This is obviously not art. This is a comic full.
I would agree that Erica Laniak scene is art. It is fine art. Fine art. Finest art of the early 90s.
Oh my gosh.
Shae, can you zoom in on that hack?
I mean, I used to sit at home at that age in the early 90s watching Baywatch going, good show. Good show.
Loving this show.
Bravo.
Good show.
Why does it sound like you were punishing parts of your anatomy while you screamed good show?
Because that
for accuracy.
Because that's what was going on.
Are we back on?
We obviously great minds think alike here.
I was going to say all three of us,
and as you know, all guys have two minds.
I might have three.
Woo!
What's the other one?
No, I've just got the one and then the two bald gentlemen.
Nice. Johnny Cage says, I see boobs. Good. And so I feel like the thing that I promised Cy that I would bring up on screen at a time as any. And Leanore, try to hold your reaction so I can bring it back and you can see. But Cy drew some art of me.
She's like psyching herself up.
I know. You see these brats? And we put it on a mug, and it actually sold. Heaven help us.
She looks like she's prepping for undersea diving or like Lamaze over there.
Ooh, now that's a nice art.
Yeah.
My art sold.
The drawing.
I could not make a sound.
The drawing with the binder ring and the hole is that entirety of that is on a mug, and it says Side 2020 with our logo on the other side. And that's this is the first mug that we sold.
I think Leanore needs to borrow the channel's fainting couch for a moment.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Doc, let's get back to the awesome boobs and 90s homage that you got going here for Tilt.
Yeah, and basically the queens find out the head mobster Johnny Rick is having a big birthday party, and the queens find out that he's hiring a stripper to jump out of a cake, and they find out who the stripper is, and then Jennifer with the jacks kidnap her and put Jennifer in the cake, and she jumps out and then throws out the cards, the jacks and the kings, and it's game on. And so that's basically the plot here. I really like this character Jennifer, not just because of the physical traits, but also, she's somewhat impulsive and somewhat reckless, and that's kind of how I was, particularly the impulsive part when I was younger. And that's going to come back to kind of bite her at the end of issue 2. How will it bite her? Well, you'll have to purchase it to find out, and that will lead into the final part 3, the final part of this story arc. It's going to be a little bit of a detective story, and but still plenty of action. that is, this is all the art here. This is, I decided to make the kidnapped stripper Leanore, and this is the company that she supposedly runs is called Ellen Noir's Party Favors, and she didn't catch on. Although to be fair, I left out the very final scene here. She has dialogue, or panel. She has dialogue, but I left it out of the script that I sent her because that might have tipped her off. It said
probably would have.
It says, "Yeah, we need to call the police," and then. Sigh, I'm going to miss another live stream tonight. So, so I left that out, not to tip her off, because I figured once she got the inks and she saw the hair and the glasses and everything, she would have been like, "Oh my God, you jerk."
I love to, if you look at the expression on her face in this first panel that you see her, she has this like, oh, thank goodness, little eyebrows peeking out over these glasses, where she's just like, oh, it's so, why am I tied up to this? I love it. Look at that. It's obviously Leanore. There's no way it isn't Leanore.
Shae, you can zoom in a little if you'd like.
Oh, I could try, but it's not going to work well.
I'm just proud that I figured out how to do this with a guest instead of with the host every fucking time. You then have to, there you go.
Oh, fuck off, bitch.
You could right click and open it in a new tab. Just saying. Yeah.
I hate you so much. You are the biggest pain in my ass. I just want you to know that.
We're just gonna keep Leanore full screen because
I know, right?
We're reacting to being full screen is awesome.
I want to say that all the body parts here are anatomically correct.
Wow.
Isn't that right, Leanore?
I have no comment.
Lenore's like, nope, no, not
you ain't paying me enough for this shit.
I think you owe her a little bit more money before she's gonna admit to any of that.
Hey guys, I don't like people picking into my wallet. Stay out.
Okay, so
my PayPal is like my rosary. Every time I put it in, it is a prayer.
I understand how hard Leanore has been working, so I'll say this: 20% of every super chat you guys put on this stream will PayPal to her.
Absolutely.
Aww.
Boom.
How much do I get?
Oh, that's a horrible freeze frame.
I believe there will be 0 super chats now.
Yeah.
Put your hands over your eyes. What do you see? Nothing. Okay.
See, Leanore, I was trying to convince it's selling. See, if I make it about you, then they'll give.
Oh, I'm afraid it might have the opposite effect, though.
How can you have the opposite of 0?
They can't force us to pay them.
Right?
True. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Who did what's on our screen right now?
This was Lakem Amir. This is one of the 2 pinups that's for sale as a package. And Jiggity's here has a double meaning. In poker, Jiggity is a pair of jacks, and it's also a play on Glenn from Family Guy, Giggity, Jiggities. So because obviously the jacks are oogling her. So
in my head, I just went Jiggity's was when she decides to take a step forward in that outfit.
It has a triple meaning now.
There's another one.
Just look, I'm nothing if not giving. Just give you guys meaning.
Maybe it's the person that loves boobs, or maybe it's just the editor in me coming out. Does her right tit look bigger than her left tit?
I think one shoulder's back more.
Yeah, she's got one shoulder that's like backing up, the other
up and back, forward. So it's making that one perkier and like go back more.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of boobs in my time.
Same.
I mean,
most of which were not mine.
Same.
Oh my gosh.
Are boobs supposed to be symmetrical?
No, actually, boobs are supposed to be
that's
slightly.
Just making Jennifer's left-handed.
They're never exactly symmetrical or exactly bilaterally symmetrical, but they should be within a certain variance, or you need to see a doctor.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Death Metal Hero says that's where my mind went to, Shae. Johnny Cage says focus on the positive. One of them is bigger. Froggy G says Shae is very giving. I hear
The positive is
they're
they're both there. You know, you can get both hands full. So you know that's the positive.
That is okay. Hold up, that is beyond a handful, unless you have the biggest hands in the face of the planet. And I've got pretty fucking big hands. I'm 6'1". That's still beyond a handful by far.
All right, Shae, demonstrate.
No, I will not.
Pull out your
You
alien.
do not pay me enough for that.
Pull out your alien face hugger of a hand, and let's see it.
It's just that. There you go. Big hands.
Wow, you are 6'1", huh?
Yes.
Wow, taller than
And I wear heels.
She can grip a basketball and touch fingertips at the same time. Just saying.
Wow. Wow. That is not accurate.
That's what you get for saying I have baby hands, bitch.
You do have baby hands and you're 5'7" and tiny.
Same though. I have baby hands as well.
You and Leanore can have baby hands together.
We twinsies.
Just means all of the
Leanore.
boobs that you both grab are that much bigger.
Leanore,
Because your hands are that much smaller.
baby hand high five.
Baby hand. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
And then we also have this really
Yeah,
gorgeous version of
that was
kind of
done by Archsider, and yeah, I just call this Jennifer with junk in the trunk, and you could also call it Jennifer with a very elastic spine is the the other possible one, but I like how this came out as well.
Okay, it's a little bit of a turn.
Shae and I are both like, I don't know.
Ow. Look, maybe she does yoga. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
If
if she does yoga, that's I really want to know where I can get a pair of wet look leather panties like this that are that nice and hugging to the body. Because
and can you take them back off afterwards? Because I feel
Well,
like
I'll
that's
tell
the
you-
one-time
I'll tell you
wear
what.
thing.
If I
Not
reach a certain stretch goal,
That's exactly what she said when she put on those underwear.
we're gonna have
Stretch goals.
special tilt panties.
Hashtag life stretch goals.
oh my
Shae,
goodness.
you
I don't
can't
know why,
achieve
man.
that
I'm on
look.
fire tonight. I come on this show and every
Shae.
every random thing's just popping out of my mind.
That's what we do. What's up, Alex? What?
You just glue the border onto the skin, and then the rest of it is body paint, and then you're actually wearing something.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. I
Or
guess
it
that's
could be that
one
liquid
way to do
latex.
it.
That
I
you paint on,
also,
and then it dries
Yes,
into
Liquid
latex.
latex is awesome.
I kind of don't want that in my ass crack, though. You know, like that.
We'll have
What exactly do you want in your ass crack?
We'll have
Heyo.
we'll have a talk off air, Shae.
Oh gosh, my life! What is happening? I'm gonna keep scrolling. All right, we got this is one of your trading cards, correct?
Yes, this is no, this is actually the deck of cards, the 54 card poker deck. This is what's going to be on the back. This is drawn by Vic King and colored by Rosetta Allen. And the original art was actually available for this, but this one has been claimed. In fact, all of them have been claimed except the original art for the cover for the reissue of #1, which is this right here.
Oh, right.
That is still available, and if you buy that, you will get the 2 copies of the comic as well, the variant and the standard cover, a digital copy, a copy, the 2 pinups, and the special tilt deck of cards. And the art, of course, will come in a nice 11 by 17 folder like this. I'll have a backing board in with it, so it'll come to you in good condition.
Those are really nice too. That's whenever I'm shipping out any art, if I do 11 by 17 or 13 by 19, I always ship it in those kind of rigid plastic sleeves, and it is almost impossible. You have to like be trying to damage them in order to actually damage them. I've never seen regular handling manage to chip or break those. That's like somebody
Be one of those
being an
videos where they drop kick it into the yard.
even if you drop kick, like, you would literally have to be like, I'm gonna fold this in half and then stomp down. Oh, that would be like the only way to break those because they're so rigid.
With that kind of thin, rigid plastic, you'd probably guillotine half your foot off.
I don't think it'd end well for you. I just, I think it bites back.
There's something weird going on in our chat, and I just want to point out these two chats are back to back. So first, we have Death Metal Hero.
Okay.
And then immediately thereafter.
Oh no, we're sniffer.
I do believe that was in reference to Death Metal Hero's previous comment.
No, just let it happen.
The timing's suspicious.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'll
just let Luke deal with you later, because that's absolutely what's going to happen in our group chat. He's going to be like,
our chat is free to live their authentic lives. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
You're stunning and brave, my viewers.
Stunning and brave. Oh my goodness. So you've got
we just lost 2 viewers.
Of course. They did. They felt too seen.
I'm sorry, did I dox you?
We're done. So you got a couple of stretch goals that you're looking to hit. So at 6K, everyone's getting 2 pinups of the virgin version of the standard cover and all of the Ladies of Tilt by Leanore King.
Yeah. And the other 2 are trading cards, and I don't have any art for those yet. We need to get a little closer to those trading cards before I'm going to commission them. So
that's
sorry.
That's understandable.
Can you go back to the part where you said all the something by Leanore? I'm sorry.
Oh well, we'll get to that.
I'm getting to it. That's why I'm scrolling.
The deck of cards this time is going to have custom jacks, kings, and queens. These are the jacks by Jeff Craven. It just goes clubs, diamonds, hearts, and then spades. These are the queens that were drawn by Leanore, drawn and colored by Leanore. Again, clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. And then these are the kings done by Lakem Amir. And again, clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. So when you turn the cards over, if it's a face card, it'll have one of these images on it. And I should say that the cards and the posters, the 2 pinups, are add-ons. So you just choose which perk you want, and you then can just add on the cards or the pinups. Another option that you have to add on is, instead of pinups, you can get the pinups as posters. So most of you know a pinup is just a poster that's folded. If you don't want them folded, I will send them to you in, again, a nice plastic sleeve like this. And in addition to the pinups that are available for Tilt 2, you will get the ones here that were available for Tilt 1 as posters as well. There were 10 of those. 6 of them have been claimed because I was down to the last, the one in the upper left corner there that was done by Leanore. I only had 10 of those left. So, we had 10. I think we're down to 4 now. That is an add-on as well. As is, if you did not get in on issue 1, you can add on that as well. Either a physical copy for $8. If you want to do it really cheap, you can get the PDF for $1. So,
and can I just say to both of you, so this piece right here by Leanore.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy, who is a Marine, who is very stingy with his money and who never backs any kind of crowdfunding comics, Tilt 1 is the only one that he backed, and he backed it because this poster, and then the one scene that we showed in Tilt 1 where you changed the ethereal glow when the dad and the other guy met.
I am highly marketable.
Yeah, where you changed it to be a lot more eerie instead of like bright and happy,
yes.
and where it looks like
heaven scares the crap out of me. So
yeah, exactly. So those 2 things are what sold him on Tilt 1, and he was very excited to back it. He was thrilled when he got his backing from that, because he loved this image, and I have to agree. I also very much love this image. I think you did a very, very good job.
Thank you.
Especially with kind of taking Doc's character and really kind of bringing her to life, where she looks a little mischievous and she looks a little bit arrogant because she's like, bitch, I got trading cards, like I got a deck of cards, I can make shit happen. And it's like, hey,
She has a literal army in her
roll a little.
pocket. Of course she's gonna get a little cocky.
Of course if you threw out a card and a dude popped out ready to fight for you, wouldn't you be like,
With,
oh,
like,
I'm fucking
Muscles
amazing?
and armor and
Right.
weapons. Like, what?
I just brought them every time I went to the mall and like need some crowd control or the theater. Be like,
Everybody-
yeah,
oh,
I'm gonna
wait.
need this whole row and the one behind it and the one in front of it.
In fact, just all of the rows. Don't let anybody else in.
This is my screening.
All of the rows.
It's just
Nah.
us.
Nah, just
And this is I know the piece I'm grateful for, because my cosplay options were to be topless in a jacket or Lenore's version here. Thank you, Lenore, for giving her a red shirt.
I was thinking of you.
Oh, but do you have the little spandex mini on too?
I do.
Well, you know,
I see the fifth.
Aww.
That sound sounded so pained.
Aww.
why did he say?
Physically.
I've heard that noise when I drove through the Grand Canyon and all these burros came up to me wanting carrots.
Look,
Aw.
you know what? if you hit
I
a
don't like
certain
carrots. I want
stretch goal,
clams.
we could have a conversation about a cosplay print, but until you hit that stretch goal, this is the closest you get to Shae in that mini skirt.
Indeed.
Oh my gosh.
So
No,
yeah, if you choose the posters option, these will come as posters as well. So
I like I like it a lot. This one I love just because she like pops out half naked and she's like, "What, bitch? You see this guy behind me? Don't fuck with me." This is how I roll.
Now, had she just taken like a shit ton of Dramamine? I'm curious for authenticity's sake.
Wow.
No, but she did. She had a little flask and took a little drink, and that's going to.
Although to be fair, he doesn't specify what's in the flask, so you can interpret that how you
Yeah.
will.
Right. That was Tommy Lee Jones's flask. I knew it. There's a royal party in her pocket. Oh my god.
That was a good comment. It had to come up on screen.
Literally.
Why is Norm from This Old House on the panel? Oh my god, I just got that. Thank you, Past Master Dan.
That's mean. All right, let's go over your tiers.
Sure.
Let's go over the tears on your campaign, not the tears you're secretly crying
Not
inside.
the
after
tears
that
that
comment.
our audience is making you cry. Okay. so
Lenore,
your
don't
featured
spit. Don't
Featured tier is just 2 copies, one with the standard cover and one with the variant cover, and the PDF, the digital copy, will come with comes with every physical.
wait
copy.
for the super chats before you spit.
My gosh.
No,
That is a
Spencer,
really good
super
deal,
chats
too.
last. I'm not getting any money from the super chats.
Doc's like, we're rolling, damn it. No, $22 for 2 copies and getting one of each cover is a really, really good deal. So that's awesome that's something that you guys are offering. I'm curious. So you are 25% away from your goal. So you need just under 1,000 in the next week, which is
Mhm.
doable. That's
Yeah.
very doable.
Yeah. And if I don't get there, I'm just going to relaunch it sometime early next year. I think the COOF has made it has made this time of year a little harder to crowdfund. So it's
I know it definitely has. A lot of people have been out of work for a while. A lot of people have had crazy expenses because, hey, the kids are home all the time.
yeah.
My coworkers, man. Some of the crap their kids say in the background during meetings, I am shocked.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I get the
teach
same
them those
problem.
words.
I have I get a telework and I have a dog that doesn't know how to not tear apart my office and 2 parrots that don't know how to shut up and not scream bloody murder while I'm on. Like with my commander trying to have a conversation, you just hear like a pterodactyl screech in the background. I'm like, I apologize for that. I can't stop it.
That's what it literally sounds like when pterodactyls attack. You just hear out of it's crazy. No, it's like a legit screech. You think that you're in a Hitchcock movie.
Amazing. I love birds.
Shae, go shake him up. We got to hear it.
No, he's finally quiet. It's been a week of this. Like,
Time for birdies.
Oh yeah, actually, I do look a little bit like Norm from this old.
At least you're owning
10
it.
minutes later.
I do look a little bit like him.
He scrolls through and he goes, "Oh, fair point."
Touche.
Well, whatever, you know. There's worse people to look like.
That is true. There are a lot worse people to look like.
Right.
I could look like Justin Timberlake. I mean, hey, you know.
I mean,
Leanore wouldn't object.
huh. I mean, I guess.
I was putting you up solo for your fan, and then you made that face. Oh. +5 timing. And then Shae takes you back down. You fucking bitch.
I did. I'm looking out for. I'm just gonna hide. I try to look
Shae had
out
to
for
go.
Lenore. I get put backstage. It's just fucked up.
Hard.
It's my fan of shame.
At least it matches literally everything else in your room.
It's my aesthetic.
Everything.
Well, on this side of the room.
Okay.
I share it with an adult man who does not enjoy the color as much as I do, but he humors me. So
I would like to bring the stream's attention to their scrunchies.
of course,
To the
because
two different
they
colors.
don't match.
Well,
Oh,
no,
You're
as
gonna get
mentioned
through
on
these
Twitter.
tears, Alex. So help me. I'm gonna stab you.
It's only been 30 minutes. We got to make this at least 3 times longer. So
stretch it out.
yeah, we got to have room for all those super chats.
Yes, they're not coming.
Yes. Well, I
Just
figured
saying.
Leanore would lay in when you started talking about how people are out of work and everyone's broke and stuff like that. I figured Leanore would put on the sad face and really help us, but no.
I'm sorry.
She can't because you're making her laugh too much, so she can't pout and look sad. Like
Fuck.
$5 a day. You can support this sad.
For 82 cents a minute.
I can't hold it for more than like 30 seconds. There's almost gonna be real tears though. Oh shit.
Oh, that was the funniest face. I wasn't expecting it when the fan went down. Oh my goodness.
I am hilarious.
Agree. All right, Doc.
Digital
You tell us
copy
all
for
to
five.
shut up and go with these tears.
Digital copy for $5. I'll admit I'm a little more of Stan Lee's mind, who said that comics are like boobs, great to see on the screen, but better if you got them in your hand. But hey, some people prefer the digital copy, and the digital copy still got a lot of boobs. So if it seems like a lot of overseas people prefer the digital copy, and so I offer it.
I think that's totally
I
fair.
think it's also helpful for like international folks who don't want to have to fiddle with that outrageous shipping.
Well, paying 3 times more for the shipping.
Yeah,
of a comic.
that's what overseas mean.
I was just gonna say, he did kind of say overseas.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
I missed it. Words are both hard to speak and hear.
I heard you, Doc. I heard you. I can vouch that it was said.
Hey, you're
Wait.
supposed to be protecting the sisterhood, Shae. Come on.
Wait, Leanore, she turned against you. That means you're on my side now.
Whoa.
Apparently,
Hold up.
Lord of the Flies.
Indeed.
This is getting crazy. See, and I stood up for Doc, and Doc got on me for saying I wasn't handling this. You know what? You were wrong, Doc. It was never said.
It was never said.
That's horrible. All right, standard cover.
Yeah, just that's just one copy again with the digital as well, just $14, and it's the same for the variant cover as well, just $14.
That's awesome, and it's a 32-page book, so
Yep.
that's a really decent price for 32 pages. I feel like that's a good and kind of like fair price, because a lot of people are.
And I only charge for shipping if you're overseas. I don't charge for shipping if you're
Wow,
so.
that's awesome. That is really
well,
cool.
I'm small enough still that I can get away with using media mail. Once you start getting bigger and start having to ship thousands of books, you got to charge for shipping, because sooner or later the post office will rip apart your book or your package and see it's a comic, and they'll send it back, and you can't use media mail, even though that technically you can, but the post office, your average postmaster is not going to know that there's a loophole in the media mail.
Well,
so.
Yeah, some of
That's
them
why
when you catch on get bitchy.
That's why you print out the regulations and walk in with them, and your
You-
3,000 comics to ship.
Yeah,
you slap the box down and then bam, regulations on top.
Yeah.
Ship it, bitch.
And you staple it to their forehead, because that's not a felony.
We don't advertise in
But
this.
see,
book.
that's the
Can't
thing.
tell
You'd
it.
have, you get the book back, and then you have to go in with the regulations, and it just fucks shit up. So
No, you do that when you mail it. You don't hand 400 comics to your mail carrier. You go in, Doc.
I know how it works. I've done it once before.
Ooh, one time.
I've done it.
You did the thing.
I feel this is like a war story.
Ask-
all of a
ask-
sudden.
ask-
Ask Shae how quickly she got the comic after the campaign was over.
That's very true.
I got
The
turned around
funniest
pretty
thing is
quickly.
it was so fast that when I tried to reach out to Doc to say, hey, you're actually really close to us, and my buddy Steve was willing to just drive to go pick it up. He's like, I already mailed it. I was like, oh, well then, never mind. I guess that isn't gonna work.
Oh, God.
Oh, that doesn't sound sketchy at all.
Nope.
Suspicious.
Lenore, blink twice if you're worried for your safety.
This
let
is
me-
I'm
That was
scrappy.
2.
This is the original art that I was showing later. This perk is still available. Again, you get the 2 copies of the comic, the digital copy, the deck of cards, and the two pinups as well. If you choose this one, and I dropped the
75
price.
is good.
Yeah, I dropped the price on this recently, so it's the last piece of original art that's available.
Well, $75 for a piece of original art is a steal for sure. So, and it's an 11 by 17, which is awesome. Good size, very good price.
The art is not 11 by 17. It's
Oh, it's
8.5 by 11, but it's an 11
Okay.
by 17 sleeve.
Okay,
The illusion that it's bigger.
That is a very important distinction. But no, that's awesome, especially if it's going to be shipped in that sleeve. It's not going to, the likelihood it would get damaged is really low. Like I said, it'd have to be pretty intentional.
Hey. Still a couple ways to get drawn into the comic. You can play cards with Jennifer and get whacked. The actual card playing is going to play kind of an important part in part 3. I'm going to explain it in part 2, but at any rate, you'll get drawn in, and then later on, you'll probably get like one of the swords in the eye or something like that. You're going to be a kind of a low-level mob thug.
All right.
Second one is you get to be a thug, and you'll give up information to Jennifer. Like I said, it's a little bit of a detective story in issue 3. Basically what's going to happen here is you will be a friend of a thug that attacks Jennifer, and then Jennifer will pull out a jack, and you'll be, since you're the friend, you'll be egging the thug on to attack her, and then she'll throw out a jack, and Jack will come to the rescue, and then you'll give up some information that Jennifer needs, and then you'll get your comeuppance.
So you're going to give up information to try and save yourself, and they're going to be like, "Thanks for that. You're still dying."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he'll be like,
dive.
I'm envisioning the scene as, "Can you please forgive me?" And Jennifer will be like, "Yes, I will forgive you someday."
So you get killed for egging on the attack, not for actually participating.
Well, the problem was with that, it's an actual, an attempted sexual attack. So I didn't want to draw. I didn't want to draw someone in actually doing
really
a sexual attack.
No.
Well, no, that's the thing, Lenore. It probably would have sold by now had I done that. It's just
Questionable.
I don't
Oh,
want.
God.
I don't want to know that person.
Right?
Or
It's
if
like,
I do know that person, I don't want to know
Right.
that they actually want it. So,
Oh, God.
Can you pay $200 to kill them yourself?
There you go.
Be like, so I thought I knew this guy, and I'm just gonna stab him in the neck.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow. Just yep. Okay.
This took a turn. Next.
Sure.
Be a mob hitman's friend or girlfriend. This one is ideal for a female fan. One of the mob hitmen will survive issue 2, and he's also going to have some information that Jennifer's going to need. He will get killed, but the friend or girlfriend will have a part of the information, and you will survive, but you might be a little dinged up, shall we say. So.
You will be maimed. Sorry, I don't know that for sure. I just felt like saying that really dramatically.
And yeah, all the ones where you get drawn in also come with both copies of the comic, the digital, the pinups, and the special tilt deck of cards. So
that is a mall.
All of that's included.
Mall. Okay.
Mall. That's what they call the girlfriend of a gangster. A mall.
And I think everything after that has been claimed. So
yeah, everything after that is all of the original art that has already gone. So there's only.
And there was one other drawn, Be the Spirit of Chaos, and that's been chosen.
Oh man, my brain went to a lot of places with what the Spirit of Chaos would potentially look like. So that's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a female.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? That makes the most sense, actually. All right.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let's just.
Well,
like,
of course.
Girls on the panel. That is accurate. That is just wholly accurate.
Yep.
So you guys have 8 days left. You're sitting at 87 backers and just under $1,000. So let's make sure that if you haven't gotten in on this, make sure that you're going through and backing it, because there's a lot of really cool things that you can get and a lot of really nice art. Like I absolutely love the cover, and the way that her face looks in this cover is just so striking and perfect, because she looks super seductive, but also way too cocky for how little clothes she's wearing. Although if I look like that,
she probably caught a reflection and was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh damn!
Oh damn! Right?
that ab roller's been working for me.
Why do I ever wear clothes?
I mean, to be fair, Leanore, if this was you, would you not walk around in like bra and panties all the time? I feel like that's how I would answer the door for pizza, and like
get free pizza.
I don't want to call myself out publicly.
So the answer.
So Leanore, you need me to bring you a pizza?
Oh, whoa.
Oh. I think
come on. You opened that door and I ran through it, but yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow. I love our chat. You got to be cocky to wear that in their first place. Confident boobs. I would agree. Those are some very confident boobs.
Just individually and as a group.
Because we got the jiggities. Where to go? Right.
Jigga
Titties.
Damn
it!
He added the T's.
See, it's because it's Boob Dan, and he's got to make sure that he gets an ample amount of boob in everything he says.
He said ample and boob in the same sentence. Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you.
That was well done.
Is it a plethora of boobs?
Bring a lot of pizza.
Leanore. That's not terrifying at all.
It's
I'm just kidding. I feel like I need to give you my cell phone number.
Don't answer that DM, Leanore. Do not answer that DM of his.
I see her updating her profile right now. DMs are closed.
To emphasize, I live in Texas and they have not revoked the castle law yet. So
Texas just won't.
I'm not worried about it.
They will nuke Austin before they let that state tip purple. Just saying.
It's not gonna happen.
Boob Dan Art says he'll be backing on Friday. Eric McIntyre says that the boobs have a perfect amount of sag. And Force the Master says, "Are we still on about the boobs?" Yes, of course we have. You seen?
Come on, Carl. Keep up.
I'm just saying. There's so much boob. There's so much boob to be had.
And yet still strangely not enough.
Right? Just saying. Leanore was
Block of boobies. Like the bird. I get it. With the dad jokes.
yes.
Oh.
These are,
He just
these are
can't help himself.
good
Follows me
boobies.
everywhere making dad jokes. It's amazing.
I believe what Leanore is asking you, Doc, is if there could be possibly more boobs in Tilt 3. Since she says there just are not enough.
Look at the level of care in thinking about this.
Well, he's trying to think
Well,
of how to
I don't-
maximize.
Yeah, I am. I don't know exactly how to not maximize boobs. So,
Oh my god.
Oh,
but I'll figure something out. So,
Yes.
I like how Just Metal Hero says scotch is better than pizza, Leanore. I have scotch. Oh
I
my
mean,
goodness. Oh my
Technically,
goodness.
you could have both.
This is true. There's a reason that you could not have scotch and pizza. I feel like that's fair.
That sounds like a
Oh, I
delightful
thought we were-
pairing.
I thought we're choosing between scotch and boobs, and that I object to.
Oh,
They were
that's not-
talking about to get boobs would be scotch and or pizza. I mean,
Wait. What?
nothing.
I'm so
Scroll-
confused now.
Go back.
I'm a
Leanore.
little
You'll-
concerned.
All right. So if anybody has any questions, I know that we already asked in the chat, but I'm going to ask out loud because some of y'all don't know how to read real good. If you have any questions about this awesome campaign, post them up in the chat so we can ask the amazing Leanore and incredibly talented Mr. Doc Hog while we have them as a captive audience because, I mean, unless they drop, they can't really go anywhere. So
True.
true. Is there anything else that you wanted to kind of highlight about this campaign, Doc?
well, basically that. Excuse me, a frog in my throat.
No problem.
Boob in your throat. Yeah.
Yeah, that I actually think this one is better than the first one. The first one set it up well, but this one is just is going to be a little bit a lot heavier on the action, and its ending is the cliffhanger is definitely better this time. Last time you had Jack Tessio going, I smell an opportunity. This time it's going to end with, we'll just say, like I said, it's going to come back to her Jennifer's recklessness is going to come back to bite her, and kind of hard at the end of this one. And so you'll end up wondering, what's going to be happening in issue number 3. So, yeah.
And you said come back and bite her, and Leanore whispered with teeth, and I whispered on the ass.
Oh, that's how they caught Ted Bundy. Sorry. It is, though. Anyway.
That's so not morbid. I appreciate that.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
That's crazy.
See, like, the things I say don't match the aesthetic. I'm sorry. It's just how I am.
So
they do in like a happy tree friends kind of way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything seems kind of cute, but it's a little murdery.
And there's blood everywhere.
I feel like that's pretty much your aesthetic. So I like this. I think that you've got a pretty good thing going here, and I really do like the pinups and the way that you have all these various artists depicting Jennifer. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm partial to redheads. Go figure. But I like seeing everybody have kind of slightly different takes on her. And I think that this definitely deserves to hit funding for sure. Leanore, do you have any bits about the color work or anything that you're doing on here that you want to kind of talk about?
I'm actually double dipping and working on it right now.
I knew I can see it.
Oh wow, I forgot I have reflective things in front of my face too. That's
Oh
funny.
no, I was just reading. I could tell because of the concentration that would happen when you look down. I was like, she's obviously it's that or porn.
I
It's
thought
one
she
of
was
the-
browsing Pornhub, legit.
I was shading a boob if that counts.
I
It
mean,
does.
porn?
Wait, are you posting it in progress to Pornhub as we speak?
Leanore colors a titty and it becomes like the next big thing in Pornhub.
Jeez, that would be wild.
I don't even know what that would be. I don't
It's
know if that
not
would be
enough.
good or not. Is
That
that
would
good?
make a lot of people that put a lot more effort into the stuff on that site really mad, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Yeah. Is there anything that you have to add at all, Leanore or Alex?
I can say that as someone who gets to read most of, except for what is creatively removed for my own benefit, script, that it really has just stepped up. I was impressed with the first one, and when I read this one, my lack of observation skills aside, it was really good. I was like, wow, okay, so movie deal when? Was literally what I thought. So, yeah.
Oh, that's
Genuinely.
awesome.
I mean,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really exciting too from a reader standpoint, because I know personally the big draw for comics for me is that in my head I have it play out like a movie.
yes. And
so
that's
having
exactly
something that
how
plays
this
in-
is done. It's like I
Yeah.
can see it being presented visually, like moving. And that's how when I'm like even reading it, I can see it happening. And then I look at the inks and I'm like, yup. Like that checks
That's
out.
exactly
That
what I
checks
thought
out.
would happen.
So
So we
am
do have a
excited.
question from our chat, and I think maybe
That's not
Leanore
a
might be able
question
to
that
answer.
any of us are going to answer.
I genuinely don't know.
I have no idea. Why would I know this?
I don't
Look-
think it
okay.
does. Because that
First
would
of
be
all-
on one of the StreamYard listing things, right? And I don't think that comes up.
Well, I mean, you can manually add a destination as long as you have the RTMP settings for the back end.
You said
Just
back
saying.
end.
Okay. We do have another question. So, where Scheffner says, who plays the tied up stripper in the movie, though?
I'd like to see a cameo performance.
I mean, Leanore.
I was gonna say Emma Stone, but okay.
If they keep it as a speaking,
I mean,
part,
like I said, it was anatomically correct, so why not? Why wouldn't it work?
if you keep it as a speaking part, like insist on it, then Leanore would get her Screen Actors Guild award or card rather. Yeah.
My
She does.
sag.
She has a very sexy voice.
That is true.
Fan of shame.
Was that? I'm sorry. The only thing that was missing from that was the word activate right before you brought it up.
Now,
That's
see,
exactly how that went. Fan of shame, activate.
Go,
with
go,
Lenore's
gadget.
voice, I really want to see her in that character sing "Hey Big Spender."
Alex, do you have any other
This
questions?
Yes. How much in super chats would that cost? I'm asking for the audience. It's on a 6-second delay. It'll be there. Someone type that shit.
Boobdan Art says Jessica Chastain.
Nah, I don't want Jessica Chastain.
Doc's like,
Well, I mean, pink hair, it's close to red. You could get Christina Hendricks.
I was just about to say I'd rather Christina Hendricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Probably
if you call her Yosef Bridge in the story. That's much better.
Oh god, that looks like a mustache. Never mind. And I'm like, no.
I don't think Jennifer Chastain can act very well. That's the problem.
It looked like a very specific kind of mustache.
Yeah, I was
so
like,
thank you.
oh no.
And I wasn't going with Chaplin.
Canceled.
wow.
I had a good run. This is it for me, guys.
This is how Leanore gets canceled.
This is it. It's over.
And mustache, that's what did it in.
The second I saw it, I was like, oh my god, no.
Well, no, they're gonna couple that with our little baby hand high five, and it's gonna look like a little
No!
salute.
Oh god. Why am I just amused by that?
Emma
You're just
Stone,
gone.
that's not too bad. Emma Stone's not too bad. I could do that. I could see that.
Yeah.
No, you need Elliot Page to be you. in the
Oh
movie.
God, no. Oh Lord.
I'm sorry, I'm just going with one of Shae's tweets. My bad.
I don't even have words for you anymore.
You have words.
Oh, that good one. That one's I'm gonna
They're
say on stream.
keeping them to herself at the moment.
They're the kind that will get us struck. So I'm just gonna.
Look, you're just pissed off that you don't have the.
That's better. Alrighty, so now I'm wondering if I'm going to make Sai drop because Sai is on a Chromebook. Layouts.
That was scary. I was like, oh my god, no.
Well,
I was like, I don't know what to do. What do I do?
Da, 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 da.
She'll sing the song if we remove everybody. Okay, bye, Doc.
Everybody's going.
Everybody but Leanore.
Just leave Leanore up, and so she's by herself. That wouldn't. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yes, with no ability to hit end broadcast either.
Eric McIntyre says now it was a wholesome stream when Sai and I were gone. Thanks, Eric. We appreciate
Oh,
it.
I beg
I've
to
been
differ
called
on
a
that
lot of
one.
things. I have never been called wholesome.
I was gonna say I feel like that's just a lie because that means you've never talked to Doc or Leanore.
I mean,
Talk to either one of them for 5 minutes. Wholesome is not coming out of your mouth.
make her sing the song of her people.
What does that mean?
I mean, I do remember a while ago you had that tweet of like what your parents were like, and it was like a thing of cotton candy, and somebody yeah. So maybe that is the song of your people, the cotton candied Freemans. I don't know.
Are we killing Leanore?
A little bit.
Oh, that's the perfect face right there for the sad pout chats.
All right.
Please, may I have some more?
Oh my gosh, the door's so cute. All right, so definitely go and check out Tilt 2. If you missed out on Tilt 1, this is your chance to kind of catch up. Both Doc and Leanore are very happy with the progress that has been made.
Hearing in my head, Leanore used pout. It was ineffective. It had no effect.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe she'll have to try something else.
Wow.
Maybe she'll have to reenact the scene from the comic book.
Man, you are pushing that hard, Doc. I don't think you're gonna. I think every time you push it, you actually get farther away from your goal.
Not with the male fans, I don't.
The male fans are like, do it. And Leanor's like, see, the more pressure I get, the less likely I am to ever do this now. Fan of shame has been activated again. But yeah, everybody, if you haven't checked this out, please go and check out Tilt 2. They've got just over a week left to hit their goal. They are at 75% funded, and we want to make sure
$1 away from 76%.
$1. You can get them to 76%. $1 here, yes.
For just $1, you can get us to 76%.
And I love this. Dillard Draws posts a question in our chat. He goes, I just got here. What the heck are Rooney is Tilt? Dillard, we have been up for 58 minutes, sir. I'm going to need you to rub back. Look, do you see this that's behind me? Do you see this? This right here? That right there? That's Tilt. That's what you
see those.
Those right there. That's what you need to know. There's a card. There's a dude with an axe that is far less important than the gigantamo boobs and killer abs of the main character. So there you go. Go back. I know that you're going to want to, because why wouldn't you?
I promise it's a really entertaining clusterfuckery for however long we've been on. Almost an hour. Woo!
Yes. Almost an hour.
And next time, Leanore will reenact the scene that we're on here. She
no, I'm sorry, my dog barked. Even she was like, nah.
Come on, Leanore. Are you saying you don't have the courage to do that?
Shae, we're bumping somebody tomorrow. Is that what I just heard?
No, stop. My gosh, both of you.
Oh no.
I am giving the audience what they want. Now, Doc will not.
Okay. All right, it is now the Shae and Leanore show because
I'm just
apparently
like, where? Like, I mean, what? I'm reading the
Doc will
chat.
not be on
None
that
of-
stream so that he can be in chat and send super chats.
look at him pout.
It's
Look at
amazing. I love that
Doc
face.
going. Hold on. We brought up Leanore. We gotta bring up Doc.
God. I screen shaved. I screen
Screen
saved.
saved him. Oh my
Screen
god.
shaved.
See,
Very nice.
now you know what she's secretly thinking every time your face appears, Doc. She's like, I could shave that.
I'll give you something else to think about.
Yeah, shave my butt. Sorry. Family Guy.
Okay. No, stop. We're not reenacting Family Guy.
The sheep with the shears who makes it really weird.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Real awkward.
All right. Go. God damn it, she's getting too fast on that fucking button to re-add.
That's because I'm ready for you to just constantly try to
Just
kick
the mouse
me.
is there. The cursor's on it. It's just.
I hover over my own. You fucking bitch! I'm so done with my co-host. Lord, you want to co-host the show with me? I'm done with it.
I love that. You fucking bitch.
All right.
Da, 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 da.
All right. Okay. All right.
Woo!
That's it.
That's
That's it.
what I've had in a while.
Okay. We've reached the limit.
Go back Tilt 2. Thank you very much again to our sponsor. If you missed it in the beginning, The Dragon's Treasure is some really awesome
banner
anime. Are you done being a bitch? It's some really fun anime inspired tea, and if you put in Red Valkyrie, you can get.
If you put in the promo code Red Valkyrie at checkout, you get 10% off your order.
Of tea bags.
I am about to let you just fucking finish the stream, you psycho bitch. Thank
Sorry,
you
my
very
dog is
much.
Really vocal right now.
Leanore's dog is like, I don't
agrees
like
with
the vibe
me.
of this stream.
Look,
Very
this is getting hostile. This is a warning.
All right. Thank you very much, Leanore and Doc, for hanging out with us. You guys are awesome. I sincerely hope that Tilt 2 gets funded because you guys are working your butts off and you definitely deserve it.
Yes. Give us your money.
Huggy agrees.
The dog agrees. Get this book funded. And thank you very much to all of our awesome patrons and YouTube members. We will see everybody next time, tomorrow, actually, for our chill stream. So we'll see you guys then. Bye.